In this episode of Teach Me Something, Amy Izzo tries to teach Long about childhood cancer awareness and the Hug Your People organization. Learn more about how you can help this amazing organization by visiting hugyourpeople.org/donate. If you do give a donation, make sure to reference Amy Izzo in the comments section. Amy is a mom, wife, coach, and top producing realtor living in Northwest Indiana and serving the Indiana and Chicagoland markets. Her superpower is creating and maintaining a predictable monthly real estate income month over month for over 8 years as a solo agent. She loves mentoring agents to live the life they desire while earning the money they want and having a ton of fun along the way. She is passionate about leveraging her platform to help others and has specifically dedicated her health journey to help bring help and hope to families fighting pediatric cancer. Will Long learn something new from Amy? We'll find out on this episode of Welcome to Teach Me Something, where our experts have 2 minutes to teach something new. I'm your host, Jesse Zgorski. Meet Long Dome. Long knows a lot about everything, but specifically real estate and leadership. Long has sold thousands of houses, but there's one thing you should know about him. Every day, he is committed to learning something new. And if he doesn't learn something new, he has to read a book for at least 20 minutes. Long loves to learn, but he hates reading books. Well, that's not totally true, but you get the idea. And Long has a short attention span, because his brain is always thinking, which is why our contestants only have 2 minutes. Let's see if Long can learn something new on Teach Me Something. Amy, if you're ready to rock and roll, I'm going to put 2 minutes on the timer here. You got 2 minutes to teach Long something. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Okay, Long. So I want to teach you today about Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month. September is Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month. And this is near and dear to my heart. The last September, I participated in a huge event where I moved my body, and I also raised money for Alex's Lemonade Stand under Team Hug Your People. Now, here's why this is important. Kevin Hoover, who's a great friend and business mentor of mine, his son was diagnosed with pediatric cancer 2 years ago. He's 6 now, and he is in remission. Woohoo, go back. But we were the #1 team that raised funds for Alex's Lemonade Stand last year. And since that time, Kevin's group has created Hug Your People, which is an official nonprofit. So this year in September, we are doing the 1-100. So I am Team Awesome, Team Amy Izzo, Team Awesome. And it's my goal in the month of September to move my body at least 300 miles. So in the month of September, it does not start till September 1. And so by the September 30th, I will have moved my body 300 miles, and I will be collecting donations from everyone that wants to support me, sponsor per mile. But we're trying to collect at least $100 or more every single day. This is a movement called Highway to Hugs.
Hugs.
While we're doing this, Kevin and his family have sold everything. They're driving across the country, and they are delivering wagons to families in every single state. They've delivered 51 wagons by mail so far, but they are delivering them in person now. So all of the money, 100% of it goes to buy wagons for the children, and also it goes to the families to help get them to and from treatments. Families spend $1,200 a month on average just driving to treatments. So did you know about that? Did I teach you something new? And we need your support, Long.
That's awesome. I did not know that. $1,200 on an average a month just to go
$1,200 on average a month just to get to treatments, because you can't all stay at the hospital and you don't want to any more than you need to, and you're not there long term. So you're going back and forth 5 or 6 days a week to get treatments. So, and the wagons, I did it so fast. The wagons are so important because it gives the kids a safe place that's germ-free, right, with things that make them comfortable. And it gives the parents a way to get them around, right, so they can just stay in their wagon. And even older kids, because they provide wagons from newborn to age 21. So even older kids use the wagons to lug their stuff they need. You imagine lugging everything you need every single day 150, 200 miles and then spending the day in the hospital and going back home and then doing it again the next day. And that comes out of the parent's pocket. So what I love about Hug Your People, and we loved Alex's Lemonade Stand, and we were so happy to do it with their team last year. The reason that I did it last year was for Team Hug Your People. But the one thing that we love about it is they've now created their own nonprofit, and all these dollars go directly to these families. Wagons for kids, monies to get them back and forth to the hospital for treatment. And then they're also paying mortgage payments because usually one parent at least has to full time become the advocate for their child. So they are trying to pay as many mortgage payments for families as they can as well. So I was like, this is the perfect thing to teach Long about today.
It's an amazing cause. I mean, Long and I both have kids, and to even think about what it would be like to have to go through that and to have to be strong for your kids is incredible. So thank you, Amy, for bringing awareness to this.
Well, and honestly, when I got involved last year, you two know my story. I've lost over 200 pounds. I dedicated my September last year. I said, I can improve my health, and I've done it, and I'm doing it. I'm not done, right? We're never done. But so I dedicated my month, when you feel helpless, you should become helpful. So I dedicated my September to these kids and their families, and it felt wonderful. And I think my little team raised $5,000 of the $40,000 we raised as a Hug Your People team. And this year, I'm so excited to do it again. And this is going to be my September for however many Septembers I get.
Well, a couple questions, comments.
Yes.
One is Jesse will probably need a call to action of some sort for people to donate, right, when we run this one. But so Highway to Hug or Hug Your People. How's COVID kind of affected that with that concept of hugging?
So Hug Your People is really just about taking care of your people, right? Yeah. So, and that came from their son. It's something that their son said to my friends when they was going through treatment. And so they just started to say Hug Your People, like hashtag Hug Your People. And so they created this nonprofit. So, but no, there's certainly just, of course, with COVID, everybody's certainly distancing. Even delivering the wagons, they used to be able to deliver the wagons in person in the hospital and see the child, but it's really not even healthy to do that right now. So a lot of the wagon deliveries are just happening in outside the hospital, like in the parking lot or in front or in the lobby area. And then the parents are presenting the wagon to the kids, and they fill these wagons with all the stuff that the kids love. So it costs about $250 to deliver a wagon to kids, because it's the cost of the wagon, whatever they put in the wagon for the kid. And then they try to give something to siblings too, because siblings are going through this as well.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's awesome. All right. So one more question, one more comment. What's your plan? What's that 300 miles? How are you going to hit that?
Okay. So my plan is I'm going to move my body every single day to hit this. So that's 10 miles a day, every day in the month of September. And I can do it. So my plan is to do whatever I feel like doing. Walk, run, jog, bike, so swim. But I am tracking. I will report every day on social media what I'm doing. And I will use Map My Ride to show my miles, and I will report it because I want everybody on team Amy is awesome to know that I'm really moving my body, and to sponsor me per mile. That I don't care what it is, a quarter, 50 cents. Our goal is at least $100 a day every single day to raise, or more. We can't raise too much.
That's cool. The last thing I'll comment is check out. I'm a board member of what's called sparekey.org. So sparekey.org. Yeah. It is now a national company, and they're there to help people who have illness, to help them make their mortgage payment, their housing expenses. So check into that one and see if you can coordinate with them to help supplement what you guys are already doing. Okay. So sparekey.org.
I didn't know about that. I love that. I learned something new. Thank you.
There you go. So Long, I have to ask, did you learn something today?
Well, absolutely. No doubt in my mind. I love this. This is awesome. I did not know, it cost that much for a family going through that $1,200 every time. That's amazing. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Amy, thank you. I'm just, every time I get to hear you share your story and come on, you're so full of energy and excitement, and it's inspirational.
Thank you. And I have a question.
Yep.
Are you both on Team Awesome, Team Amy Awesome? Can I count on your support in September?
I'm in.
All right. I was sending you information.
High five. Well, I know which side I'm on. This side, right? High five. Ready? High five.
High five.
There you go. Produced by the Agent Collective Media Network.